Welcome to the Ace and King podcast. You welcome. It's Ace.
Your boy King.
Feel me? And thank you for tuning in. Today we
Yes,
talking
sir.
about what everybody seems to be talking about. The Jay-Z interview.
Big
So
how you figure?
we're gonna be playing some portions of the conversation or the interview during the video. But we just want to dissect because a lot of people have been talking about their opinions on it. We just want to get our opinion out the way and then, you feel me, dissect it from there. So you watched it. Did you watch it in full?
Yeah, I watched it. At first, I only got through half of it because the boys woke up.
Mm.
But then I had watched the whole thing again.
Okay.
It was cool. It was short. It wasn't really like I feel like it wasn't even like an interview. It was just like a conversation piece.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it was just, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the funny thing, I'm gonna be honest with you. Again, Jay-Z, complete Jay-Z fan. Niggas ain't talk about Reasonable Doubt enough. Like, you know what I'm saying? They ain't talk about the 30 year and the reason he was on the GQ cover, whatever. But other than that, though, he ain't say nothing crazy. He ain't say nothing. He just was. He really seemed upset about the allegations. That seemed to bother him. And I think he covered that. I mean, as well as you could. He beat him. So I mean, ain't much to really say. But like he said, I was about to settle. He spoke about the Drake and the Kendrick beef, and not really spoke about it, but just like touched on it on some, what do I got to do with it? It was just Jay-Z, monotone, regular, some good point of views. You know what I'm saying? Some obviously that's thought provoking and controversial.
Very.
And I mean, it just, whether he was meant to be controversial or just again what he grew to, pause, in the space he's in. It's just, either way, it definitely got people talking. Definitely stirred the pot. But I think it was dope. Short, 26 minutes. You know what I'm saying? That nigga ain't giving niggas too much time. Word. But it was cool. The main thing I was really wanting to talk about, or I found interesting the most, like besides the allegation talk, was the when he said he don't like, and I understand it, but he said he don't like where battling has gone in hip hop, and feel like that's one of the last art forms that should just fade away. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel that way? Because in a sense that is hip hop.
All right, I'm gonna start by saying I feel like I understand what he's saying because I'm not him, so I can't say I understand what he's saying. But I'm gonna tell you what I took from what he's saying and how I'm gonna start with. Now, first, I'm gonna start with how I feel. I do not feel battling should be eradicated from hip hop.
Okay.
And I don't think he feels that either. I think what he was saying is keep it a sport. You know what I'm saying? Like, when he was like, why is niggas dying? You feel what I'm saying? I think that's what he was really trying to, like, why is it turning into actual physical, from, like, you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to have security because people love you so much and they won't get out your way so you could get through your day. Now you got security because people really trying to take your head off over words. Country we live in has freedom of speech. We fight for that freedom of speech. We argue with the police. Yo, I got the right to say this. I got the right to record. But then as soon as somebody says something on a song that you don't like or that you feel like you ain't got nothing to say back, now I gotta get the goons. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think it should be there. I think that you should be able to, especially if you was an artist or a rapper or whatever, use your words and
articulate the way you want to.
You get what I'm saying? The excuse of, whatever you turned from a street person to a rapper. Well, you're a rapper now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You do rapper stuff. Because we not the segue, but you see what's going on when you don't do rapper stuff. The Gucci Man, the Pooh Shaker, do rapper stuff. Leave that alone, bro. You made it, nigga. You made it. With the skit, you made it, nigga. Let me make it. Benny Butcher said, come on, I got you 50,000. Come on, so you sending people down. They don't know if it's a Black Lives Matter protest or robbery, nigga. Come on, man. Nah, but you know what I'm saying? I don't think it gotta be violent. Keep it a sport, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Get on the same song and diss each other. Get on the same song in the booth, same time, and go at each other. You know how much a song like that'll sell?
That'd be fire. That dope concept. See who had the better verse on the same song. Because niggas do that when they collab anyway to see who had the better verse on the same song anyway. So it's kind of the same thing, but now we talking about each other.
And we letting the people know, yo, we was in the same booth. There ain't no physical malice. I don't want no harm to be done to him. You got crazy fans that go do something to somebody because they love you so much. You know,
they think you're really beefing with somebody else.
The world we live in is sick. You know what I'm saying? So if he was meaning it like that, I agree with him. I don't think battling, because it is an essence. You know what I'm saying? It is how you sharpen your pen. It is how you see who's a better MC. And that's another thing though. Even with the battle rap, like, why, again, agreeing with Hov a little bit, why does every bar gotta be about a hammer? How is that showing you had a better skill? You feel what I'm saying? How you creative with how you getting creative with how you gonna shoot me? Okay. 90% of shit you said with that gun can't even do it. It don't even work. But like, and it's creative, it's dope. I like it too. But it's like, but why is that always got to be the thing? And there's some white dudes that's showing you can do other things too, or clown a person in a different way. I seen a dope battle between Geechee Gotti and I think he was a white guy, but they was like clowning each other with compliments and something like that. I don't know if they, you know what I'm saying?
Like, talking about that's the compliment battle.
That's dope. It's still talent, and that shows real talent. It's just like Rakim, who don't curse when he rap. You know what I'm saying? Will Smith. So, you know what I'm saying? So I think we should highlight more of that as well. It don't got to always be about the gun bars and all that. And I'm not knocking it. It's dope. We all came up off it. We all listened to it. But some people don't have strong enough minds to differentiate entertainment and talent from real life. Some of these kids or people are going to internalize these words that's being said, and this is on the forefront of their mind. 7 in the morning, 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, leaving school, like drill this, kill this. Oh, F him, yo, I want to be like this rapper, and he don't let nothing slide. Anybody that say something, I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna live like that because he rich, he this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not saying that's what they mean to portray, but that's what's being perceived to a young, fragile mind, to a person without the right guidance or parents or family members or uncles, cousins to tell them, yo, chill, you out. And that's not how you move. That's not how you, everybody don't got that. A lot of these dudes ain't letting their kids live like that.
So, not to get sidetracked, but in a sense, what you're saying is you don't really believe that he wanted to remove the art itself from hip hop, just the violence that's behind it, that people took from that battling and took to the streets rather than just kept it in the booth.
Right. Okay. I hope that's what he means, because that's what I would love to see. I don't agree with full eradication.
Nah, me neither. And I don't think a lot of people feel the same way. I'm checking the comments on the videos, and it did good. It did about what 1.99 days ago. So it's climbing up there. 1.9 million. That is.
Word? Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, 9 days ago. So it's up there now. I really can't see how much it's doing right here exactly, but it's doing. But a lot of people are saying that, and I have a feeling too, because I was watching it. I'm like, yo, I know Jay-Z as a person. Not to say I know him as an actual human being. I've never met the man in my life, but I've heard a lot of stuff, and I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from the Star, so you know, like you hear things. Everybody got a story, whatever, and stuff you know. And from the video, I couldn't tell if any of them things was true because it looked like he was actually trying to be genuine in the video. But it backfired because a lot of people didn't take it as genuine anyway because they know the real Jay-Z. And I'm not saying they know the real Jay-Z. They just know you as a person from the media's point of view and shit that they've heard stories about too. You feel me? So I was telling my cousin, I was like, yo, if I was someone that didn't know the nigga and watching it, I would never be able to tell if he was telling the truth or not. You feel me? That's how, and the interview actually made me feel. So I go to the comments, a lot of people like, yo, this scripted. You know, Jay-Z interviewed himself. He picked this person. One of them was like, I ain't even gonna lie to you. One of them was talking about like, hold on, this shit had me in knots. Nigga said, damn. He said, Dame gonna respond to this interview for the next 5 years. Nigga, one of them said that this, he said, yo, that's the biggest beanie I've ever seen. Yo, when I see that shit, I was not. Because I'm thinking, I'm like, yo, because I had locks too. And I'm like, yo, you know, show it this way. But I'm like, yo, that beanie look like I hated wearing beanies with locks. I hate that look. So his shit looked doofy. He looked doofy as hell with that big ass beanie. And I think he wear it like it's a crown. Like he like, that's his crown.
I'm crying. Nah, the comments, I always, no matter any video I watch, I go
always read the comments. First. Always read the comments.
I'm just halfway through the video, I'm going to the comments.
Facts.
That should be the comments. Be the real kicker.
Niggas be just they just eating them up. A lot of people. Yeah, you can check it and read some of them yourself. A lot of people really just didn't take to this interview at all, and I was one of them. And I'm not saying half of the stuff that. I don't believe half of the stuff he said. I think he was you know, certain stuff. I feel like the same thing that he commented on the battle rap should be or rap battling in hip hop with the main artists in the mainstream rap should be removed. And I think he said that just for clickbait. You feel me? Even if there was some thought behind it, I think he did that just for niggas to talk about him. Cause you know, I think you said his album is coming out. I'm not really sure what was the purpose of this interview that he did. Cause you was telling me something about
not no album. He doing a show. He ain't doing no album.
Oh, he doing a show, and like you feel me. So I guess this is for promotion for that. You feel me? Because anything
they were just honoring the 30 year of the album, the Reese Without album. I feel like he.
So which one came first? Are they honoring the album, or is he doing the show before the stuff?
No, the show was in July.
Yeah, so what I'm trying to say is, was the show was already planned out. What I'm saying, was this a showcase for that show, or was he already doing the show?
It's a showcase for the album, the being 30 years old.
But was he celebrating the album being 30 already, and then G Cool was like, oh shit, let's do an interview on Jay-Z? Like, is that how it was structured? Or
that I don't know.
Okay,
you have to look up if. I mean, I don't even know how did that even work. How did niggas get on cover GQ?
Me personally, I think it was scripted because I'm not sorry to cut you off, but we're gonna talk about this in another interview. I'm gonna look that up right now, though. Right? He don't do interviews like that. You feel me? And then
that's why he doing it with GQ.
Exactly. We also had a fucking J. Cole release interview in the same week. Shit like that just don't happen by chance. I just want y'all to know that shit don't happen by chance. They both promoting something. And this is the reason why we showing face. You feel me? And I'm saying that because he's a businessman. Strategic promotion all the time. Jay-Z don't come out and say nothing unless he got something to say. It's just that simple.
Yeah, he has something to say. He just beat his allegations.
That's what I'm saying.
He let y'all know I'm coming for blood. I seen who said everything, and yeah, just I hope we're on the right side of history. That's what he said.
I hope we're on the right side of history.
It's all offense. No defense this year. It's all offense.
So let's see who Jay-Z gonna go after. I would love to see this.
He say he firing. All offense this year. So.
And niggas is talking about how the kid, they look like a little kid was interviewing him. Dude look like he's in his 20s. But the thing is, it doesn't matter what age he is. We all know black don't crack. Nigga could have been 50 and still looked like that. Why y'all mad? What does it matter who interviewed him? You feel me? You wasn't gonna get a real interview from Jay-Z anyway. What person do you think Jay-Z would sit next to and allow that person to ask questions that y'all really want to know?
Charlemagne.
Charlemagne wouldn't even ask questions that we really want. Yo, Jay-Z, did you kill that girl? Allegedly. Are those kids your sons?
But who you can't ask those questions. Nobody can ask.
That's what I'm trying to say. But those are the questions that a lot.
But nobody can ask those questions.
But what I'm saying is, I'm not, and these are just questions that I've heard a lot of people want to know. But I'm just saying,
who want to know and what? No, one.
What I'm saying is,
real talk.
Go ahead.
You know, if you was to ask those questions again as a public case, you could ask them as a random person on the street. You'll get sued just for acting. Like, what are you talking?
But that's what I'm saying. Regardless of the situation, even if it was, Jay-Z, did you cheat on Beyonce in any recent time since the last time? Is like, I'm just saying.
But who wants to know that?
A lot of people want to deep dive in niggas' conversation and deep dive in niggas' lives. And I'm not saying it. I'm just, and I'm. These are random questions. These are random questions. They're not questions that I brought
I don't think those are good interview questions though. Those if Son on G, if he would have asked those questions, GQ would have fired him.
We're not saying ask those questions. We're saying these are questions people would like to know. So any form of the question, Jay-Z, why not? Why didn't you go forward with the birth test just to prove that these people were wrong instead of trying to fight it in court? Just prove them wrong. Take the test, prove he's not your son, and it's done. There's no reason to spend any money to fight allegations. These are things that people would want to know. So what I'm saying is, Jay-Z would not allow himself to sit in a room with someone across from him to interview him to ask these type of questions. If Jay-Z's gonna sit in a room, most of the questions you gotta talk to him about before he even answer them. So that to make the interview, and that's kind of how I feel like the interview went. To make the interview flow better, feel better, he has to be aware of the questions so he can answer them in a. I ain't got beef with Drake. I'm Jay-Z, but like really, I'm Hov. like you feel me? Like I'm just saying those are the reactions that he would give based off of the questions he would know that he would be answered, he would be asked. And that's why I didn't take to the interview personally. Like something was just off with the interview with me personally when I watched it. So that's just my opinion on it.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
You do know that's how every interview works, right?
What you mean?
They all know the questions that they're going to be asked before they go into the interview, right?
Not all interviews.
Every interview.
Not all interviews.
Every interview. That's why niggas get mad and storm off, because you were told not to ask me that. That's a fact.
Yeah, not all interviews are scripted.
Every interview, Cuzzo.
Nah.
Cuzzo, every interview.
Nah. Some interviews are genuine.
Name one.
I can't tell you.
Then come on, bro.
I can't tell you.
You know this is on camera, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I can't tell you. I can name them, but then we're gonna sit here and debate whether it was scripted or not.
Name them. No, you can't debate it.
Cat Williams interview.
What you mean?
And now we about to debate whether it was scripted or not.
He knew the questions. What are you talking? First, Cuzzo, this is why you're digging.
Now we about to get it. Now we about to debate whether it was scripted or not. This is why I didn't want. This is exactly why I didn't want.
I'm gonna let you finish it. Then I'm
exactly why I didn't want to answer.
I'm gonna let you finish it. Can I go?
Go ahead.
This is why you digging a hole for yourself. Club Shay Shay platform, the person that's being interviewed, they call him and say, I got something to say. So therefore, it was Dr. Cat Williams knew what he was wanting to talk about. Cat Williams told him what he wanted to talk about. You're proving my point, Cuzzo.
What was the question?
Cuzzo, you're proving my point. You said it was scripted. You said you don't think other drink was scripted. I said name one that wasn't scripted.
He said name an interview that isn't scripted.
You said Cat Williams.
Because the interviewer knows the questions.
The interviewer is knows the questions. Cat Williams is the person being interviewed, bro.
The person that's being interviewed knows the questions that
Cat
he was
Williams.
gonna ask.
He knew it. He the one who
Cat
called
Williams
Shay
knew-
Shay. He called Shay Shay and said, "I got something to say."
The
bro.
difference
What you
is
talking
in
about?
that situation is that the person that is going to be interviewed came ready to talk about what they
How is
wanted
that
to
the
talk
difference?
about.
You said Jay-Z did the
So
same
the-
thing. How is that different?
No, the difference was what
this
I
is
said
on
is
camera because
the
they're gonna watch.
difference-
You're
the
gonna watch
difference-
this back and
and
be
I'm
like,
glad we
"Damn,
can
I'm
watch this
talking in
back
circles."
because you're messing your own
Cuzzo,
question up.
no,
Because the
no.
question was
It was your question, but
the
go ahead.
question was no. You asked me a question. We could run this back. You asked me a question.
So walk me through the whole thing, how it started.
You said, "Name me an interview," because I was asked the question.
What question was you asked?
You feel me?
You
Name an
keep saying you
interview
was
that
asked
was
a que-
not scripted,
Uh-huh.
and I said, "Cat Williams interview."
So you said that was not scripted, right?
And the reason I didn't want to answer, I said the reason I don't want to answer it is because. And you said name me an interview. You said hold on, we're gonna go back. You said name me an
hearing it.
interview.
You hearing it.
No.
you
I'm
catching
going.
yourself.
I'm going back.
You
I'm
hearing
going
it.
back to exactly what you said. You said name me an interview. I said I don't know anyone. You said oh.
Yeah.
I said
now you don't know.
I said you said
Then
this is on
said
camera,
no.
right? I said yeah, I know it's on camera. I'm not gonna name one
no,
because
then you said no. I know some. Don't
all
stay
right.
out on what you said.
I was about to say that.
No, you wasn't.
Yes, I was. I was about to say
said,
that.
I know some, but I'm not gonna name them because.
All right, because I don't want to get into an argument or back and forth about whether or not it was scripted.
But
because I don't know for sure.
So that's you throwing a rock and then trying to run. You
No,
can't do that because
it's not.
you can't say,
because
oh,
now,
I think it's scripted.
Do you have proof it was scripted? Or are you just going to give me how you feel?
That's proof right there. Because
his feelings is proof, y'all.
That's not feelings.
His feelings
this is on
proof.
camera. That's
his
not
feelings is proof.
that's
you
not
just
feelings.
Cuzzo, how do you know it was scripted?
But what you mean how I know it was scripted? Because Cat Williams called this man and said, yo, I have something to say. This is what I want to talk about.
That's call
scripted.
you to tell you I want to talk about something.
Jay-Z did. You said
no, that's not what I said.
You said Jay-Z.
I said Jay-Z is not going to sit across from somebody.
You said Jay-Z interviewed himself. You said that's what you said, and that's Cat Williams interviewing himself.
Hold on. I said in the chat, they saying Jay-Z interviewed himself.
Cuzzo, you can run it back. Cuzzo,
in the chat, they're saying, yeah, I was reading for, and we can go back to the. We can read what the chat said because you're quoting something directly from the chat that I said is from the chat.
You said what you believe. I answered what you believe.
From what I believe, I don't feel like it was genuine.
Yeah,
because
you said it was scripted. You said it was scripted. It was
because Jay-Z knew the questions. Keyword. Jay-Z knew the questions that the interviewer was going to ask.
Listen what you said. You feel it was scripted because Jay-Z
Cat Williams wanting to call Cat Williams calling Shay Shay to say, yo, I have something to talk about is different from him knowing the questions that Shay Shay would ask. Those are two different things.
Please post this.
Those are two different things.
Please post this.
Those are two different things.
Please post this.
Those are two different things.
Please post
this. Those are two different things.
All I'm going to say from that, two different things. Please post this. That's the last thing I'm going to say about this. Last thing I'm going to say about this is please post this.
Two different things.
Please post this.
Two different things.
Please post this.
Two different things.
Please post this.
I don't know how you can't tell the difference. How you can't see that's all different.
This is what's the comments, the people on Instagram and on YouTube is gonna tell what's what. I'm not gonna say nothing else. That's how confident I am. I'm not gonna say nothing. The people is gonna tell you wilding. The people is gonna tell you wilding. That's all. Please post it. That's all I'm asking is please post this.
Okay.
Please post this. Is all I'm asking. You can say the okay or the, just please post. Please post this. That's it.
Y'all let me know if those are two different things, because
please post it. It's not two.
According to him, it's the same thing.
You said there was both scripted.
Just changed his question.
I didn't change anything.
Okay.
Now you're saying that. Please post. That's it. You just please post it. You will be arguing with like 15 niggas trying to say no, nah. I'm telling you because they're gonna watch it and they're gonna tell you themselves.
Okay.
Please. That's it. Please post it.
If it makes sense to you, it makes sense to you. So like you said, we're gonna post this. And y'all in the comments.
Please post
let us know. Like, subscribe, share, repost at the page. Come back, tune in for another video. Ace and King out. Damn, the button didn't work.
I'm crying.
And that was working.